Hello friends, myself Mr. Sagar Tukaram Kadlak from Gokhale Education Society's Arts, Commerce and Science College, Jawhar. Today in this video we are going to study about the topic global warming. This is a topic from TYBSc Zoology paper number 5 applied component semester 6. The title of the paper is Environmental Science and Pollution. So we head towards global warming. So, what is global warming? This is a first question in our mind if we listen just a global warming concept. Now, the global warming means the greenhouse gases traps sun rays in the Earth's atmosphere that causes the temperature to rise is called as a global warming. And the warming of atmosphere due to the presence of greenhouse gases are called as the greenhouse effect. Okay, so these greenhouse gases keeps our planet warm. They really exist naturally in the atmosphere, heating it by trapping energy which come from the sun in the atmosphere. This particular process can cause the rise of Earth's surface temperature. In fact, the average surface temperature of the Earth is about 15 degrees Celsius. The measurements taken from all over the world, however, it have shown that the global climate is continuously changing. From the last 100 years, the atmosphere has warmed up to a half and degree Celsius in overall the particular earth surface. Also, during these 100 years of a time, the human have been releasing an extra greenhouse gases which are the result of burning like as a fossil fuel contains coals, oil or gases which releases the carbon dioxide, methane, nitrogen oxide or nitrous oxide inside the environment, and that causes the rise in the earth surface temperature. Now, this deforestation, burning of fossil fuel, industrial emissions, these are the major causes of rise in a temperature of the earth surface. Now, the man-made emission of greenhouse gases which is responsible for the global warming during the 20th century. Now, the extra greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, that is the carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, are releases in excessive amount due to the burning of fossil fuels or the particular air conditioners that enhances the natural greenhouse effect. Now, these gases are responsible or boost the atmospheric trapping energy capacity that causes the rise in temperature in earth atmosphere at a high level. So these greenhouse gases are actually released by the exhaust of motor vehicle, and the major another reason of this gaseous amount increases due to the cutting of trees or the forest that will help or that help to maintain these gaseous concentration in the atmosphere. Okay, so this rise in a temperature rapid changes in the temperature, we have a many impact on the environment and society that we see in day to day life. So there will be an increase in rainfall or the variations in the rainfall, then the rise of sea level, the agricultural effect, water supply or water scarcity, or sometime there may be a lot of rainfall causes the excessive water in unnecessary areas, which affects the environment and the society, that ultimately disturb the environmental system or the ecological system on the earth surface. And these are the changes which is occurred due to this particular global warming. Okay, the main gases responsible for global warming are the carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbon, and nitrous oxide. So these are releases due to the massive deforestation, burning of fossil fuel, industrial emission, exhaust of motor vehicle, and these gases make a greenhouse effect. Okay, now the amount of these gases which is present in the atmosphere is about, first one, the carbon dioxide is major gas which is responsible about 50% for the greenhouse effect, and which comes from the burning of fossil fuel and the deforestation. That means the particular forest helps or traps the carbon dioxide, and which ultimately affect the concentration of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The second one gas is the methane, which is responsible about 20% for greenhouse effect, and which is releases due to the various sources like as a rice paddies, wood burning, cattle's waste, wetlands, and landfills from the various sources. These particular processes releases the methane in the environment, causes the global warming. Then the third one is chlorofluorocarbons, or we shortly called as the CFC, which is responsible about 15% in case of the absorbing power. It is more effective than the carbon dioxide. If we consider as a CFC one 50% responsible agent or the gas for the greenhouse effect or global warming, and now we consider as a particular source that traps the energy inside it, it is more effective or more able to trap the energy inside a gas that increase the temperature of atmosphere at a high level. So this chlorofluorocarbon is different perspective that traps energy inside it, which is mostly releases by air conditioning industries, foam packing industries are the examples by which the chlorofluorocarbon is get released inside the environment. Now the fourth one is the nitrous oxide. This gas is responsible about 5% of greenhouse gases effect or the global warming. Now its source is the coal burning, breakdown of chemical fertilizers, then biomass burning or forest fire. This particular processes releases the nitrous oxide inside the environment and causes the global warming. Now these are the four particular gases which is responsible for a global warming. Okay, now how we can control this global warming? that questions answer may include the three major steps we have to taken to control the global warming or the greenhouse effect. That first one is stop deforestation or the cutting of trees at various levels. We have to stop that firstly. Then start and adopt the afforestation, reforestation, and the forest conservation method. In any condition, we have to start to conserve the forest or conserve the trees at a various level, at a various places, in a major amount. That will help to reestablish the forest and the trees in the environment, that result to maintain the environmental balance. Okay, then the third one is that the reduce of fossil fuel which is used for the power and electricity generation. That means we have to reduce the use of motor vehicles or large heavy vehicles, which reduces or which increases the global warming gases inside the environment and the temperature of the earth, as well as it decreases the fossil fuel present inside the environment. So instead of that, we have to do the lot of this particular mechanisms of these vehicles or the particular motor vehicles with the natural resources by using the particular alternative source of energies, so that we can get the energy also and we can conserve the fossil fuel, or we reduces the use of fossil fuel for the various kind of purposes like as power or electricity generation. Now the climate change is mostly causing by the global warming. The world is becoming warmer and warmer day by day due to the this global warming. Now there is also a one prediction that the regional climate change along with the ecosystem is due to that particular regional effect or regional climate change, or the particular effect of ecosystem will shows the climate change in that particular area. The second one is that the major consequences of global warming arising out of the greenhouse effect is the rise of sea level are the major problem. So the four major changes takes place prior to this. They are the thermal expansion, mountain or the glacier melting, the Greenland ice sheet melting, and the polar, or we can call as the Arctic and Antarctic ice sheet are melting due to the rise in global temperature. Thus the coastal cities and ports may be submerged underwater after certain time if there will be an increase in the temperature of the earth or the atmosphere, or simply called as the global warming. Many islands on the earth may vanish from the earth's surface as well as from the world map due to this global warming. Then the water balance will be disturbed if or although there will be a change in the sea level. The problem of water availability, we already suffering from that. So this availability of water are likely to be more serious and perhaps more expensive to get solved in the future. So in future the warmer world will be face the more water crisis in some part of the earth, and some region or some area will be get better water sources than the other ones. So there will be a uncertainty regarding the regional water level, or the we simply called as the weather forecast, that will be gives an idea about the water availability in the future. Then it also affect on a human health. The human health is mostly in the risk factor of global warming. In recent years, there have been new report of spread that major tropical disease with the changing climate. As the earth become warmer, more and more people are affected by the tropical diseases. Now as we are, or as we suffer with the coronaviruses, like that various kind of a tropical diseases will be get transferred or suffered from that area with this kind of a diseases, and this will be affect the human health. Okay, so we have to maintain the global temperature to stop this kind of effect on various levels, which ultimately came towards our human health or human. So these are the particular three steps to control the global warming: to stop the deforestation, reducing the use of fossil fuel, and starting afforestation, or to conserve more and more forest trees in a various level. So these all are about the particular global warming. Hope you are enjoying the video and getting the points from this video. Thank you.